Hey guys, pretty tight range we traded in again this morning. Nice like dollar range here, and then we had about a $2 range until we finally had a nice breakout here. Overall, yet again another tough day to trade. Just these tight ranges and just movements against the technicals. I wasn't able to trade today. I was out with a field trip with my son, but overall, I do have a bullish prediction for tomorrow. So the biggest thing that happened today is we have the 100 EMA here, this green line right here. The biggest thing was we had that massive pre-market red open. I mean, that was a pretty impressive red open, and we opened pretty much right on 390.1, and then we just held that. I mean, we never even broke through 390.14, which is actually the exact level I have for this daily support level here. So we came down, we touched it, we did a lot of sitting right here, and then we shot up, and then we ended up coming back down end of day, and I did think we were going to maybe close down in the 390s, 391, but we ended up getting that nice push there right during power hour, and we came back up here. So we did close over that 393.2 level, so we are in a new downward resistance level. We did break through this one from yesterday, but now we have a new 3-day level here. So the biggest thing I'm seeing here is we broke out here over the 100 EMA. We touched the 200, we rejected. We just found support now here at the 100 EMA and at a key 390 resistance. My thoughts are we're going to push back up, and maybe even tomorrow. It'll be a pretty big day, but it's possible on a Friday. We've had some pretty big Friday rallies lately. The last 4 Fridays have been green, actually. That we're going to come back up and we're going to test this 200 EMA at 401.5. So looking at the weekly, you can see we are pretty bearish here, and I say we are here, but it almost looks more like we are here. We have this nice bounce up, and then we have a flat top with a doji, and the next week flat top and dump. So it's possible. It's not quite the same setup, more like this setup actually, that we came up here, and this was the August top, mind you, that we came up here, pushed, and then we dumped. So if we actually have a more red day tomorrow and we close closer to that 390 level and put in more of either a hammer or a gravestone doji up here, I do like downside for next week. Maybe get that gap fill down here in the 380s, or maybe even come back down and retest 375 support. Biggest thing though, if we do close over 398.9, call it 399, which is also the 100 EMA here, I do like more upside. That'll give us a green weekly candle. And I do believe that would push us where we might even next week think about testing the bear market resistance at 410.9. I'll go more in detail tomorrow depending on where we close. Looking at futures, same thing here. I was looking more at a bull flag here, and it's still kind of in play. We have this huge wick down here, but we held this previous support of 390 or 39.50. As long as we hold this 39.50, we should push up. I'm seeing the same thing here, though. We did break that 39.65 level I was watching, but now we can see, even dating back here, we had the same support right here, that's 39.50. We could look for some support here and then a push up. The 200 EMA is at 40.27. However, if we come back down, that key support is going to be 39.10. Same thing on the weekly here. We're right about here, possibly here. Just depends on how this weekly candle closes. Right now, we're stuck between the weekly 20 and 50 EMA. The 100 right here is at 4,000. Close over 4,000. I'm probably going to play calls for next week. If we close under 4,000, especially if we retrace it all, I'll probably play some puts for going into next week. Looking at Tesla, so Tesla is in a falling wedge within a falling wedge within a bear channel, which is another bear channel. So the biggest thing that I'm seeing here is we had this breakout here, which I was calling for this nice bear flag, which is playing out. We had a nice rejection off the ADMA, confirmed the rejection off the ADMA, and now we're down here. So we held really nice here at 183.1 support. With this doji, we could see a bounce back up. However, I am eyeing a case of 177.4 support, double bottom, and then push up. So I actually am more bearish on Tesla, but bullish on SPY. However, while Tesla can obviously do whatever it wants compared to SPY, I didn't want to play Tesla puts just because I am bullish on SPY. I'd rather miss this move and then bet against SPY. So I didn't play puts overnight, even though I did like the play down to 177.4. There's a chance we could still open down here at 177.4, or an even bigger chance, in my opinion, we open and touch something like 186.8. Maybe even all the way up here to 191.6, and then we have a massive sell-off and end up down here. That's the most likely scenario. Tesla is so volatile, especially on Fridays. I mean, this was, Friday right here. Look, we had such a massive range here. I did play, like I said, the SPY calls overnight. I played some longer DTE, about 5 DTE, because I'm a little nervous that we could come back down here and still test 390. And if I'm wrong and we break through 390 support, I want to be able to close those and not take a full 100% loss on them. So that gives me a better chance for that. Looking at the VIX, so we are still in our downward trend here. We did attempt to break over the 8 EMA again, unsuccessfully. We finished with a nice gravestone doji here, second one in a row. Really third one in a row if you include this one here. We did just barely, it's really hard to tell, and I can't know if you can tell in the video, we did wick through this support right here though, the blue support line. I'm going to be looking for a test of at least 23.5 tomorrow, and possibly even all the way down here to 22.25, which would fuel a bigger push up on SPY. However, with the OPEX tomorrow, there's about $1 trillion or so in expiration. That could cause a lot of volatility in the VIX here. And we could break out of this channel, and we could even come up here and break the 20 EMA at 25.7. And that would make me more bearish for next week. Quick crypto update. It is testing its 8 EMA here, and it's testing the downward resistance line from November 6th. So I'm going to be watching this closely here. We could see a nice push up here. All right, I hope you guys had a good day trading, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning to this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated to my videos. This is the Lifetime Discord link. If that does not work, go ahead and drop me a comment or send me a message, and I'll get you a new one. On the Discord, I do pre-market update with key supports and resistance from overnight. I also do live analysis and commentary throughout the day on SPY and Tesla. And I also do my live alerts for call-outs for plays that you guys see in my daily log. You can follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Reddit under Daddy Dersh.